The Power of Digestion. Filming, Lexi. Medical person, also Lexi. Dr. Hudson, Amarah. Mr. Hudson, Robert. Nurse Hudson, Jill.
Good morning, Mr. Hudson. If you don't remember me, my name is Dr. Hudson, and this is my nurse, Nurse Hudson.
Hello, Mr. Hudson. Good morning.
I am so sorry to hear about the symptoms you've been experiencing lately, such as heartburns and indigestion. After plenty of tests, we have come to a conclusion.
Yes, Mr. Hudson, you have gastroesophageal reflux disease, also known as GERD.
I'm sorry, what is that? Am I going to be okay?
It's just a little problem with your digestion.
Yes, it can be cured.
But I thought I heard disease.
Yes, you did hear the word disease. Let us explain.
Bring!
Nurse Jill, we need you in room 5 for a code brown. Thank you.
Oh, no, not another code brown. That means I'll have more poop to clean up. Oh, did I say that out loud? Excuse me, Mr. Hudson. I'll be back shortly, and hopefully I won't come back smelling like poop.
Okay. So, if you want to know what GERD is, you'll need to know about the digestion system.
Okay, how does it start?
Oh, it starts with the mouth.
What does the mouth have to do with digestive things?
Well, your mouth has a major role in digestion. Your saliva has a type of chemical in it that starts digesting things as soon as it gets into your mouth.
Oh, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Oh, thank goodness I'm done with that. Oh, pardon me, Mr. Hudson.
Anyways, the teeth break up big pieces of food down into tiny little pieces. That way it'll be easier to swallow.
Okay, so what happens if you have no teeth? You can't swallow stuff or something?
If you don't have any teeth, you would need to eat softer food like yogurt and mashed potatoes. This way the teeth are not needed to chew the food because it is already soft. Next up comes the esophagus.
What's the what?
Esophagus. It's a muscular tube that connects your throat to your stomach.
Yes, Mr. Hudson, the food travels from your mouth to the esophagus, which leads into your stomach.
Talking about right here?
Yep.
And then all the way down to your stomach.
Your stomach gives off a special liquid called acid that emphasizes and that digests things.
Yes, your stomach muscles contract to churn the food to digest it faster.
If the stomach acid comes out, will it burn a hole in the ground?
No, not that type of acid, silly.
If the acid was that strong, we'd all have a big hole in our stomach.
Is that liquid stuff the stomach acid?
Yes, that's correct.
Now that we've already had a picture of the stomach, let's take a picture of the small intestine. That's located right here.
From the stomach, your food goes into the small intestine. By now, your food has turned into mainly liquid. In the small intestine, the food continues to break down so that all of the nutrients can be absorbed.
Yes, the small intestine plays a major role in absorbing the nutrients from the broken down food, which then enters the bloodstream, and it provides us with energy that we need to grow, heal, so our body can function. Are you starting to get it now, Mr. Hudson?
I'm starting to get it now.
But that's not all. Let's go to the next slide.
It then goes to the large intestine.
Wait a second. Which is the small intestine?
This is a small intestine. The small intestine is much larger than the large intestine, but it was only given the name because of the width. See, it's super small. This is a small intestine. This is the large.
The food scraps that enter the large intestine still have some value. The large intestine removes the excess water that your body can use to stay hydrated. Removing this water is what causes your stool to be formed and not watery, like when you have diarrhea. Once the nutrients has been removed, the remaining waste prepares for disposal. The waste that is not needed in the body leaves the body in form of stool.
What is stool? I've never heard that before. Well, besides the stool you sit on.
This may be a little funny, but it's
Poop! Yes, the word stool is a scientific word for poop.
That's the end of the digestive system.
Yes, it is.
Well, I feel like I learned a lot today about my body and digestive system, but you still haven't explained what GERD is and why I'm having heartburn and burning feelings in my throat after I eat. So what actually is GERD?
GERD is when your stomach acid, we talked about, flows back into the esophagus, and this is what causes burning sensation in your chest.
What can I do to treat this?
Well, we'll be prescribing you medication that'll help reduce the amount of acid in your stomach. And you'll have to avoid fatty and fried foods that trigger the reflux.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to explain the process to me and helping me learn about my digestive system. Now I'm ready for this acid to be gone.
It was our pleasure, and it's our job to make sure that our patients understand their condition. Mr. Hudson, you've been a wonderful patient.
You're born.
Dr. Amarah Hudson, we need you in room 12. The patient has thrown up all over the wall and is screaming like crazy.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Oh no, you're handling this one.
No, you're helping.
You're